Mr. Williams, thank you. Come on in, have a seat. I wanted to thank you for your time and your presence with the students when you presented your lesson. And the kids wrote some thank you notes that I want to present to you for your time. Our school practices the Grows and Glows method for professional development. We provide glows as the positives and the grows as areas of improvement. Can I offer those to you now? Let's begin with the glows. You clearly explained the learning objective, and you were explicit in your expectations of the student responses to be written within their journals from the text. And you even modeled that expectation with them. So that's a very good glow. I would suggest that you stretch that expectation to include a minimum number of responses to be written. Have you considered implementing the shoulder partner turn and talk strategy? This is really good for engaging students. You effectively called on a mixture of volunteers, some by raising their hands, and then you even used the popsicle random selection. Both of those assured fairness in getting males and females to participate verbally. That's a really good glow. To further encourage more participation, I would try to include in your presentation, your model, speaking and listening standard into that. So that's why the turn and talk method would be an area to add as an area of growth. You made some really good personal connections to the class by sharing your life experience to the lesson that made it real for the students. You also incorporated checking for understanding with the thumbs up, thumbs down, and or in the middle method. That's a really good way of ensuring the kids understand and you can clearly see who you need to give more instruction to on a personal level. Another area of growth that I think would be important for you is I encourage you to expect students to respond orally to your questions in complete sentences. That's a very important way not only to hit the speaking and listening standard, but it allows kids to think and speak the way we want them to write. And writing is very important. And at the 5th grade level, the more exposure we give to them, the more practice they have, the better it is that we can correct if they need areas of improvement. I feel also that the class was very well managed. Classroom behavior was good, but it feel much better if you would walk around and move throughout the room. You made one attempt to move from the front of the classroom where the whiteboard is to the side, but I think you should include some more movement in there. Let the kids track you as a speaker, and this also helps you to make sure that those kids are not getting off task during your modeling and instruction. So when they're doing their independent assignment, you don't have to keep going back to readdress something that was already clearly explained at the very beginning of the lesson. So those are some of the glows and grows I'd like to give to you. As a repetition, very good with your explicit objectives and expectations. A good mixture of calling on students and making that personal connection to the kids for the purpose of the lesson. And again, some grows that can help you improve in your delivery would be to stretch them and be very clear on the number of responses you want in their journals, and to try and incorporate some more student engagement strategies like the turn and talk or the shoulder partner strategy. And to incorporate that to help them orally speak to each other. You know, 5th grade kids need to have the opportunity to speak with one another. And then I encourage you to make sure that those sentences that they're spoken out loud are incomplete sentences. So what do you think about some of those comments that I provided to you? Do you think you could make some improvements on that? We'd love for you to come back, present another lesson to our students. It could be the same class or it could be another class. We welcome you. We pride ourselves on giving teachers the professional development they need to grow in their profession and skill level. And it was wonderful that you chose grade level appropriate texts and novels for them to engage in the concepts that you were sharing. Well, I have nothing else to share with you this time. Once again, I hope you enjoy reading the kids' thank you notes. We really value your time and effort, and we look forward to you coming visit with us again. Thank you.